What's up, everybody? It's Wednesday night. You know what time it is? It's happy hour with Hendrix. Um, I'm not having the best of days, so I'm having a lupus moment, but I'm still good enough to do the show. Right? I'm gonna push through, but I'm laying down, so I'm not gonna be sitting all up and at 'em like I normally would. So we gonna get through the show. And then we're going to go on about our business. Just a reminder that viewer discretion is advised. This show is for entertainment purposes only, and our opinions are our opinions. And we really don't give a fuck what you think. We prefer you be at least 18 to watch the show, but we prefer 21 and over because honestly, some of y'all at 18 to 21, y'all just ain't living right. But whatever, that's another story. So tonight, we're gonna conclude the whole relationship dating advice with Hendrix, right? So when we started this out early this month, we were talking about first you gotta know yourself, right? Then you gotta know your partner and be able to reciprocate what you want, what they want. You gotta be able to reciprocate. Tonight we're gonna talk about boundaries. This gonna be a short conversation because it should be very, very self-evident what boundaries mean. Now, everybody don't know about relationship boundaries, but everybody has their own boundaries. So, what are some of yours? I know I have my own personal boundary. Like personally, because of my lupus, I don't drink. So don't sit up and try, oh, we're gonna go out for drinks. Well, we could go out drinking and you can have some drinks, but I'm not gonna have any drinks. Another boundary, I personally do not like corn. I don't give a damn how you fix it. I ain't gonna eat it. Now I understand that these are very, very simplified examples. I understand that, right? Totally and completely understand. However, however, it should be made mention that if somebody presents boundaries for you, you should listen to them and try and understand them whether you agree or disagree. See, everybody's life is their own. Everybody has their own filter that they view the world through. And with this being said, you have to respect other people's boundaries if you want them to respect your own. Now, if you watch Monday Night Madness with Shimmy was saying that she don't like clingy men. She gave a couple of examples of what she meant by clingy, right? All up in her face all the time, doing this, that, and the other. She not really into that. Okay, cool. But what you have to also realize is that if your boundaries or what you want out of a relationship crosses somebody else's boundaries, you shouldn't be with that person. See, this is why it's important to know yourself, you know your partner and what they want, and be able to reciprocate the things that they need and you need. Then, hey, Miss Williams, how you doing, sweetie? Appreciate you watching. Um, so if you are not aware of yourself and your partner, you're not able to reciprocate, then the boundaries will be missed. And crossing boundaries is very, very critical. Now, talk about this because there's a way that you get to understand what, hey Alicia, how you doing, sweetie? Um, there's a way that you are able to understand and know what your partner's boundaries are. A key factor in relationships is communication, right? Communication is the key to any relationship because if you're able to communicate, you will be able to know who you are, you will know what you want, you will understand what your partner wants, and whether or not you can reciprocate those things and be able to respect and acknowledge and know what the boundaries are. You want to know how? Oh, so Miss Williams wants to know how I feel about age gaps. You've told us this before. You're 57. Your husband is 35. Be honest. Look here. Me personally, I tend to like slightly older women. That's just me personally. I have an old soul though. Now I've dated younger, dated older. It really doesn't matter to me. Age is, to me, as long as at this point in my life, I need you to be above 30. If you're above 30, I can give you a try. We can work something out. That's my only boundary with respect to age. I need you to be above 30. Anybody below 30, I'm probably not gonna be able to deal with you because you're still in that party kick it phase. I'm beyond that in my life. I'll go out every now and then. I kick it with my boys here and there, but I'm a grown ass man. I got things to do, and I don't have time to be wasting and blowing $100 in the club every night. I could take that same $100 and do something very productive with it. And take that hundred to $200, and that's just going out to the club. That don't include parking, what you would spend on the outfit and all that stuff. I take that money, man. Please, I go flip that money, put it in the stock market, and do some things. You hear me? So going out and clubbing and stuff, that ain't my scene. So if you under 30, chances are probably not gonna work with us. Probably not. Now if you over 30, give to me, you got fair game. It's a potential, but age gaps are defined and are only important to some people. And Miss Williams, I say this to because the whole situation. Did you notice that in any of my Miss Williams, I am not talking about you and your age. I'm not talking about you and me dating. I'm talking about me personally. You and your husband's age gap, that is your business. If you know who you are, you know what you want, you know what your partner wants, and just because you know those things, you're able to reciprocate and you understand everybody's boundaries. See, and you communicate these things to your partner and they communicate them to you. If you can do that, to me, a relationship should work. Shimmy, look, oh, you know what, Shimmy? I'm just not gonna read your comments. I'm just not gonna read your comments. You need to be getting ready for your show. That's what you need to do, Shimmy. So for all of you that are listening to us on the podcast, if you jump over to our YouTube channel, you can actually catch this show and you can see the comments that are popping up from Shimmy and Miss Williams. And Miss Williams, we do appreciate you watching the show, sweetie, because you are a very, very avid follower and you are greatly appreciated. Oh, I'm sorry, I got the ages wrong. That's what you meant. Sweetie, it don't matter. It don't matter. He 57, you 35. Look, I'm gonna ask you this. If if he's making you happy, if he's a good man to you, sweetie, that's what you need to focus on. I'm gonna be honest with you. Cause the single life is probably not where you want to be. You got a good man, and you have to factor in the 80-20 rule. All right. So this is something else that I'm gonna drop on y'all. Miss Williams is the perfect example. She has an age gap, and we're not gonna get all in your business, but there are some issues in the relationship. You have a good man, and if you think about all the things you need in a relationship, if he's providing 80 to 90% of them, sweetie, you need to be happy. Because there's a lot of women out here that's not even getting 20%. And you short that 20% that you're looking for 100% perfection. None of us are perfect. This is what compromise. This is what compromise is in a relationship, right? So tonight, y'all find me. I'm laying in the bed, y'all. It is what it is. Um, so this is where compromise and communication are important in a relationship. Yes, Miss Williams, I understand you stopped listening. Most women tend to stop listening as soon as they hear a little bit that they don't like. That's the problem. Now, ladies, you might get mad at this, but I'm gonna tell you something, and this goes for the fellas too. You have two ears and one mouth. You need to listen twice as much as you speak. Now, I'm sitting up here talking because I ain't got nobody else to talk to on my own show by myself. So, if y'all want to talk to me, y'all could come on the show. I know, and Miss Williams, I understand women are sensitive about their ages, and I get that, and I can understand why that cut you off. I do. That made your ear holes stop functioning at that point. I get it. but but this is what I mean, right? Everything I'm saying is to do something very, very important. To create a life with another person is not an easy task. It is work, day in and day out. Me myself, I am not married, right? I am not married, so technically I am a single man because I am not married. However, when you're dating somebody, just because you're technically single doesn't mean you can just go out and do whatever the hell you want to. You have to be able to communicate with people. You have to be able to communicate with your mate, and you have to be able to understand where they're coming from. A relationship is not all about you. It's about you and your partner being together and doing something together. Sometimes you're going to be on the short end of the stick. In some situations, you're going to be winning. But if all in all, you take all things into account, things should be about 50-50, right? Sometimes you're going to lose, sometimes you're going to win. But when you split it down the middle, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, it should be about even. Now, is it going to be perfectly 50-50? No. But it should be close, right? What do I mean by that? Let's just say that your partner does not hide up ahead. Okay, let's take for instance, right? Let's say you have a man like myself. I'm not a go out and party type of person, right? I'm not going to the clubs. That's not my scene. However, if my woman says, "Hey, babe, I want to go out once a month," like, okay, I could work with that. I could work with you on that. I could go out. If my woman say, "Hey, babe, I want to go out to the club once a month," what the hell are you doing out here, Shimmy? I thought you were supposed to be getting ready for a show.
I am, but you just killing it.
What I kill. And
Uh,
Shimmy done froze up. She jumped on the show and
I'm
froze up.
here. I'm here.
Oh,
Okay. So we listening to you. And Miss Williams, if you're still on, I pray that you still on, because I'm just gonna apologize because everything that you're saying is coming in after Reggie has said what he said. So, Miss Williams, she stopped listening because not because of her age, it's because you got the age wrong. If she was like, wait a minute, I'm not 57. She's listening to your advice. She just tuning out the rest of it because you done gave her the wrong age.
so I
And I was
flip
like, I
flopped her and
can't
her
type
man.
no more. I was like, I can't type this no more because he missing everything that she's saying. I'm over here trying to save you. I'm like, oh, let me help him. Let me help
No,
him.
I get what I did. I totally understand what I did. I flipped her and her husband's ages. I did. I
Right.
know exactly what I
But
did.
that's why she said she stopped listening. It wasn't that you was giving her the wrong advice. It's just the fact that you called her 57. She
Look,
just ignored that part. Like the rest of it, y'all, I was trying to help. If y'all is watching, I
oh,
was over here on my phone like, oh my God, Reggie, just shut up. No, that's not what she meant. I was trying to
well,
save you.
okay, my bad.
I
My
was trying
bad.
to
And
save you.
I appreciate it, Shimmy. I appreciate it. But you know what though? This is a good factor, right? This is a good opportunity, and we can take this as a teaching moment
It is.
because this is what you got to understand. if a person has a slip of the tongue, like I did, right? I had a slip of the tongue. However, you got so caught up on this much, and you got to look at it. It's that whole 80-20 rule. I got their ages wrong, but everything else I said was cool. You focused on the age and the ages I stated, and you missed everything else.
She heard it.
I'm not.
No, I'm saying she was agreeing with you.
No.
It's just the age thing.
I understand what you're saying. And I'm talking with
my mouth full because I got to eat before I go to my show.
I understand what she said and what was being said. I get that she got it. What I'm saying is sometimes you can get so caught up on an itty bitty factor that you miss everything else. And that's a key part of communication.
Are you saying that women, we don't listen?
No, I'm not saying that women don't listen. Okay. What I'm saying is women stop listening when they hear a little bit of shit that they don't like.
Now, I wouldn't say that's entirely true.
It's not entirely true. Let me back up. Let me say females stop listening when they hear a little bitty thing that they don't like. Let me go there. Let me back up and restate, because a slip, a small word change can make a huge difference in a statement.
True.
Right or wrong?
Yes. Now, for me, I'm listening to understand what you're saying, but I'm also listening to every lie. I'm also listening to every mistake, because a lot of time men try to be so slick. Let me take that back. Males try to be so slick that they want to talk fast. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And try to act like, you know.
Mm-hmm. You know? All right.
So,
okay.
I'm just saying.
You. Okay, so we're going to take a break real quick.
I got to go. I'm not going to be
Appreciate you coming on, Shimmy. We're going to take a break real quick, and we're going to be back with the MTG Beauty of the Week, and we're going to finish this out. You take it to break, Q. What's up, y'all? I'm back. It's your boy Hendrix. So for all of my people that's listening to us on the podcast, if y'all want to understand what's going on during the breaks and the funky little vibe that you're hearing in the background, what's going on is advertisements for our shows. So what you need to do is make sure you click over on our YouTube channel and subscribe, our Facebook, our Instagram, our Snapchat, Twitter, any social media, we on there. All you got to do, the little logo that we have, and if you can't see it, it's up there in the corner over my shoulder. Yeah, the little logo. And again, if you're on the podcast, I can't help you. You got to flip over to YouTube and you catch the shows and you look for the little logo. Hey, you good. So even if you're on the podcast, the little logo on the podcast, when you find the shows, hey, that's us. You look for the logo and we got you. So we back from break. We're gonna finish up our relationship discussion. For whatever reason, again, y'all wanted relationship advice from me, so I gave it to you. And we're gonna do a recap here, but want to get into our MTG Beauty of the Week. So, just a reminder, we're looking for you. We were looking for all our beautiful sisters that's making boss moves, beautiful inside and out. Hey, you doing something, you're intelligent, hey, sexy, vivacious. We want to know what you're doing. So drop us a line at mashthegas@gmail.com. Send us a headshot and a short bio. Now, we say headshot. I don't need to see your whole body. We are not objectifying women here, and I say that time and time and time again. The beauty of the week is not to objectify women. It's to make sure that we put the spotlight on the women that are making moves in our community and doing great things, and they may be unsung heroes of the community. So, MTG Beauty of the Week this week is Miss Winter Grant. So we're gonna put her up. Q gonna drop a picture of her real quick. Yes, that's Miss Winter right there. So she is doing her thing as a realtor. She actually left corporate America to start her own real estate company. Boss move. And a single mom. She's doing her thing. So guess what? You need help finding a house in the DFW area? Give her a shout. She's another realtor. Don't forget, we done put you on plug with a bunch of different realtors. Our girl Lakia, our boy Jason. Now you got Winter. Say, if you're looking for a house in the DFW area and you a Master Gas fan and you a follower of us, you shouldn't have any problem finding a house. Because again, we got Miss Winter Grant, we got Jason Golden, and we got Lakia Ross. So you got 3 realtors that we have given you that can help you find a house in the DFW. And all you got to tell them is, hey, I heard about you on Master Gas, and trust me, they will take care of you. So go ahead and give it up this week for Miss Winter Grant. She's our MTG Beauty of the Week. Again, single mom, left corporate America, started her own real estate company, and is doing the damn thing in the DFW area. Now, just to be 100 with you, my girl is off the chain. She's a firecracker, but she take care of business, and that's what it's all about. She will take care of business, and she will take care of you and find you a house too. So, with that being said, let's get back into the recap of this whole dating thing. Now, for whatever reason, I still don't understand why the hell y'all wanted dating advice from me, but it is what it is, right? So, with that being said, again, a couple of key factors. The biggest thing is being able to communicate with your partner, right? So whoever you're dating, you got to be able to communicate your wants, your needs, your thoughts, your fears, your goals, your shortcomings. You got to be able to do all that. But to communicate these things, you first got to know who the hell you are, right? You got to know who you are. You got to know the person that you're dealing with. You have to be able to reciprocate what you want as well as what they need. So if they're giving you something, because the best way for somebody to show you how to look, the best way to show someone how to love you is to lead by example. So if your partner is giving you something to show you that they love you, you have to also be able to reciprocate that, right? Then you got to understand what your boundaries are. Everybody has their own boundaries. And I'm talking about from the bedroom to outside the world to, public displays of affection, whatever the case is, you should be able to talk about it, right? So before I get ready and get up out of here, I just want to remind you about the upcoming shows on the 27th of April, which is next week. The MTG F Bomb, they will be doing their season finale. Now, Tasha, Katie, Shimmy, and our boy TJ, they're getting ready to go into their comedy seasons because the world opening back up. And hey, honestly, they all booked. So, I mean, you got, a couple of great comedians all together. It's bound to happen. Then on May 12th, we're gonna do our next ladies' night. MTG in the bedroom with the MTG ladies. Yes. Then on June 25th, we're gonna have our MTG season 4 finale. So season 4 is getting ready to come to an end, and then like we always do, the whole month of July we take off, right? And we'll come back in August and start season 5. Also, just want to give a shout out to my girl Shimmy, because she has made it through one entire season, her first full season of MTG. So give it up for her and appreciate you being a part of the show. Tomorrow night, we got Q for MTG Stupid is Real. Ain't no telling what the hell this dude gonna be talking about, but hey, it is what it is. And then on Friday night, this Friday night, you got to catch us because we're doing the MTG Live, and we're going to be touching base on a couple of different topics. Some of them I didn't want to get into tonight because we're going to be discussing them on Friday, so I'm not going to open up a can of worms just yet. But that's it for me tonight, y'all. Just some encouraging words as I leave you all tonight. Remember that an iceberg is bigger than what you see. What people see of you is only a small portion. And if they don't get to know the entire you and they judge you based on your looks and on what they see, and instead of understanding you in your entirety, fuck them. Fuck them. All right, y'all. And make sure you follow us on Twitter and tweet us at the gas, right? And wherever you get your podcast from, Spotify, and I don't even know how Q say it, but it's Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Twitch, and just a reminder, if you want to submit info for the beauty of the week, you can also do it on our website at mastergas.com, and we're looking for sponsorship opportunities. So get on there, check out the info. And hey, you want to partner with us? Let us know. Because coming up soon, the world's opening back up. MTG gonna hit the road, baby. Yeah. All right, y'all. With that, I'm out. Peace.
Disponible y siendo moda. Yo te quiero pero déjame. No me amas, eso se te ve. Y si sigues pues agárrate, que esta chica no la vuelva a ver. Yo te quiero pero déjame. No me amas, eso se te ve. Y si sigues pues agárrate, que esta chica no la vuelva a ver. Solo quiero ser